Hello trainers, Kaneto here, and today we're diving together into Go Battle League of Weather Cup on Great League with some battles submitted by Woetmak. So Woetmak has submitted some amazing battles with double bug / water types at the back. So we're having the Lantern up in front, at the back the Golisopod and the Araquanid. At some point we're gonna change our lead option, but stay tuned till the end so that you can see the second lead option that we can get. So Lantern here, able to block the first one. I really like this play because now we can pressure safely even more with those serves. We need that Gastrodon out of the way if we want to have any chance at all in beating them down. The backline is really struggling with Gastrodon, and I think that's why we removed the Lantern for something else on the next part of this video. Having now that Golisopod with the aerial ace against the Pelipper gonna do a lot of work against that Pokemon, and even though they can do super effective damage with those wing attacks, well, the weather balls do not hurt that much. Able to get to another aerial ace, pressure for the shield, get farmed down, which is a bummer, and now we're gonna press the surf, which will bring the CMP towards our end, and they're gonna win it for sure. Gonna get now to the surf, finish off the Pelipper. At the back there is gonna be the Swampert, it is a Mud Boy, we got a bug / water type Pokemon, the Araquanid, pretty bulky as well, and that is gonna be the end game for them. Into the next one with a Lantern facing the Blaziken. So this team works pretty well against Blazikens and Mud Boys, so you can see as to why it can be successful. However, it is kinda spicy with the Golisopod, kinda glassy that Pokemon is, and of course Araquanid and Lantern can for sure take the hits and make up for that lost bulk that this team might have with Golisopod as closer. So able to get here to the back bus, but they can still get to the second outrage. I think spending a shield here is a wide choice. Woetmak knows that, and now with the second back bus we can pressure for the second shield of theirs, and now at this point with the debuff I'm pretty sure we can go in with Golisopod and start farming down. Let's see if Woetmak does that, and of course he can. Down goes the Kingdra, a lot of energy on our end with the Golisopod, and Aerial Ace now is gonna connect for big damage on another Glassimon of Weather Cup. Gonna catch the move on our amazing Lantern, so let's see now what there is at the back, and there is gonna be the Cradily. Things aren't looking that well right now. We can still pressure though with the serves. We need definitely one more if we want to have any chance at all against them, because Cradily can finish off our Golisopod with a pure Stone Edge, and the pure Grass Knot will do the work against our Lantern. Down goes the Lantern. We cannot pressure unfortunately for the next move, but instead they get to the Grass Knot, which gives us some time to reach to the X-Scissor. Down goes the Cradily with a super effective move, and we are gonna finish off each other, the counters and the Shadow Claws, so this is gonna end up in a tie. Really wonderful battle there with Golisopod doing a lot of work. Thunderbolt straight on the Kingdra. I really like this play. They're gonna block it. Awesome for us. Now Golisopod can go in. Those Drango Breaths are really choking apart our Pokemon, but we can predict the correct move, and that is gonna be the Octazooka. Golisopod with the X-Scissor on that poor Kingdra, and then another one to do severe damage on that Pokemon. Will they block twice? They already did, so that's pretty cool news for us because we can go in with the Lantern, I believe, and start farming down all that energy. Blocking once is a very wise choice because they have a lot of energy for an outrage. Down goes the Kingdra, so it's all up to the backline now. It is gonna be one Mud Boy and the Araquanid, but unfortunately we have now the Whiscash with our Lantern, which is kinda weird, but now the Bug Buzz can connect for big damage on the opposing side. Gonna block the move. This time it's gonna be the correct shield on the Bug Buzz, looking pretty solid, and I think this cannot be a Bug Buzz at all, just a Bubble Beam which we can survive, and for sure we can overfarm here and farm down eventually. That was impressive. Whiscash returning to the battle, and now they have to do more than a Mud Bomb if they want to have any chance at all. Gonna get to the Bubble Beam before getting fainted here, which is a pretty smart choice. Now we can definitely survive one Mud Bomb on our Lantern. We can still use the Surf. Amazing battles and amazing move Rampage from Woetmak's side. The Mud Bomb can be be taken, and another Surf will seal the deal against that Whiscash, and Lantern is gonna take its amazing victory. And now, as we're hopping into the next one, you are seeing that we have a little bit of a change of heart because we have replaced Lantern with Whiscash. So the strategy behind this, I guess, is because of Gastrodon. We want to have a much better environment for our backline, and Whiscash can definitely help with that. So we're facing a Toxapex up in front. Mud Bomb is gonna connect for big damage, and of course I think that's a switch in because up in front it was the Blaziken, right? At the backline can definitely do a lot of work against the Blaziken, so it makes a lot of sense as to why we want to stay in here, and it seems like they're severely weak to a ground type Pokemon. Gonna take this next move. I like this play. The backline can definitely work with that energy, going in with the Golisopod to start and farm the nice energy that we can get, and now get to the aerial ace for the next Pokemon, which is the Blaziken, and not gonna connect, but still we can pressure a lot for another one. So let's see, are we gonna block this one? We can take it, yes we can, and still reach to the aerial ace. Are they gonna take this move though? Yes they are. Down goes the Blaziken. At the back there is the Cradily, and all of a sudden our Araquanid is looking like a pretty solid raid boss for their team. Let's get now to the shield against the Stone Edge, and we can get to the Bug Buzz for big damage if it connects. Let's see how this trainer will take it, and boom! Down goes the Cradily. Big damage on that Pokemon, the happy face one, and down it goes. Blaziken, the fried chicken from the Kentucky whatever, is standing up against us, but eventually it will go out to the Hippocampus, the Kingdra. We're gonna go in with a safe switch on the face of Araquanid, gonna get the outrage, but still have a chance to finish them off with a potential Bug Buzz. I think that if we can get the debuff here, we might be able to do a nice job against them with our Golisopod, or farm down with our Whiscash. So let's see, Golisopod goes in, and unfortunately they can reach to a move. It is gonna be just the Octazooka, but instead they get to the outrage. I was not expecting that. Blaziken returns into the battle. We have the RLAs ready to go. At the back there is a Cradily, and it's all up to the bait. Are we gonna bait or not? This is a no bait city. This is the Nuke city. Down goes almost the entire HP out of the Cradily, and we can still farm down with those mud shots. They knew their only win chance here was to go ahead and spam their way with those fast attacks, but to be honest, we got an even spammer Pokemon, the Mud Bomber, and Whiscash is gonna wrap things up for our team. Woetmak really did a nice job there. Into the next one up with the Whiscash facing the Lantern up on the lead. Gonna pressure a lot with our mud bombs and mud shots, so they have to get out of there. They got the Cradily as a safe switch, and to be honest, I think that our Araquanid is looking pretty solid right now. Not baiting once again, straight for the big nuke. Are we gonna land it? Of course we are. Down goes the Cradily, and that was an amazing switch in battle because we have kept our alignment correctly. Of course, Lantern is gonna trouble a lot our water type Pokemon, but not that Whiscash. Able to get to another one, another Bug Buzz. This is not gonna connect this time, but we are gonna apply the debuff. We'll put that Lantern at a point that a whole Mud Bomb can threaten a lot. They got the Aboma Snow with those Razor Leaves, dealing a lot of damage against our Pokemon, but to be honest, I think that we can still hold on because we are part Bug type, which means that those moves are not super effective, but instead neutral. Able to get to the double X Scissor and the super effective damage on the Aboma Snow. They can still take it. Amazing. Now Lantern returns into the battle, and it's all up to those final two Pokemon. I think that all we need is a double Mud Bomb, while they need 3 of those Surfs, and I think there is no time at all for them. So the final Mud Bomb will seal the deal, and the Lantern will get out of the way. So that is gonna be an amazing victory for Woetmak. Into the next one now against Danny here with the Whiscash facing the Gastrodon. We're gonna stay in, I believe, and perhaps switch out at some point of the game. Here it is trying to catch the Earth Power, I think, but that did not work. The opponent knew better and brought that Pelipper into the fight. With Pelipper out of the way, perhaps now our Golisopod is gonna be on a very good spot. So we're gonna take the move. They have to get to the Hurricane if they want to finish us off, and they cannot. Getting to the RLAs here, able to deal a lot of damage at them, so they are kind of forced in blocking if they want to have that Golisopod over our third Pokemon. So Blizzard now gonna gonna connect for big damage on the Pelipper, and now Gastrodon returns into the battle. Gonna catch the Body Slam, which is kinda sad for us, but still now we can pressure a lot with our Araquanid. I think using a shield here is pretty wise, because now we can debuff and use our Bubble Beam for super effective damage on that Blaziken. They can still survive it by a lot, so we're just gonna keep pressuring for another Bubble Beam. Can they reach to the Brave Bird though? No, just another Blaze Kick, which is cool news for us, and now with that debuff they definitely cannot farm us down with those counters. Getting in there with the Whiscash, I really like this play, and all we have to do is to land one big nuke against them. Gonna get the Body Slam, pretty nice energy management and shield management by Woetmak. Getting to the Blizzard, gonna grab their shield, but still they have a lot of HP left. All we need to do is to block once, reach to that back buzz and finish them off, but I think that this Gastrodon has a lot of energy stored up, and they are gonna take this very close victory and a loss for Woetmak, but it doesn't matter, that was for sure pretty entertaining. Into the next one now with the Charizard up in front. I do not like this one because Whiscash can still struggle a lot, and at the back we do not have a clear answer about those wing attacks and of course the fire typing / flying from Charizard. Able to get to that bait, and now we are kinda forced in double blocking the Charizard. So Charizard definitely one of the worst that we can get, and to be honest I just think that I wish we had the Lantern on our team. At this point we have to go in with our Golisopod, block once for sure, get to the RLAs to finish off the Charizard, and let's see now what they got at the back. With Charizard out of the way, perhaps our second back type Pokemon can do a lot of work against them. Able to get to the X-Scissor for some nice cheap damage against the Kingdra. They are charging up a lot of energy, and that is always bad news for us. We have to go in with the Araquanid in a hope to not get hit by the outrage, and it is of course the outrage. Look at how much damage they just did at us, and now we have to catch eventually on the Whiscash, which can happen actually. Woetmak really knows his stuff here. Araquanid against the world, they have at the back the Whiscash, but at this point we're kinda low on HP. Can we reach another Mud Bomb to the back bus? No, we cannot, but they can reach to the Mud Bomb, that's what I want to say. So down we go, and that was another close loss for our Woetmak. Into the final one now with the Abomasnow up on the lead. They got the Empoleon on the switch, and I have seen a lot of Empoleons lately. Bad news about this one is that they resist pretty much anything, while the Shadow Claws can do most of our work. We're gonna take this move, no, gonna block it, okay, and now X-Scissor to pressure even more. Good news is that we can for sure resist those waterfalls, while only Drill Peck can hurt us, and with shields up, Golisopod can definitely manipulate this matchup. Unfortunately though, they can still reach to another move, and we are kinda forced in using our second shield here. At this point, Sudowoodo comes into the battle. What? Perhaps you want to have Aqua Jet for a Pokemon like Sudowoodo, and because they're having counters and not rock throws, this Pokemon can still be deadly and far more energy than usual because we resist those counters. Now we're gonna go in with our Whiscash. They got the Abomasnow, and guess what? The back buzz is coming. Let's get there together, trainers. 1, 2, 3, and the boom on the Abomasnow for big damage. Now this weird Sudowoodo is gonna connect the Meteor Beam, but still it will not have quite what it takes to finish us off, because the Mud Bomber is coming in, and that's gonna be the end for the Sudowoodo. So that's all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till then. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and please consider joining as a member if you want to support my efforts over here a little bit more than usual. Thank you for watching once again, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers.